All right. Welcome back. All right. So we have the story. SEYI Tinubu. My dad is Nigeria's greatest president. What are we talking about? Okay, I've seen this video across social media over the past few days, but in particular, they're talking about SEYI Tinubu and some comments that he made. I'm not sure what he was responding to, but I'm going to pull up this report right now
Yeah, I
from.
think it was. I think he was on a visit to the northern state of Gombe, northern Nigerian state of Gombe. Gombe is a state
Interesting.
and
Interesting.
was rallying some youths there.
Okay, so here's the direct quote, and I want you to comment on it, and then we'll move on from it because I don't really see, but it's trending. So, the direct quote is: "It was never politics, but they keep coming for me. They keep coming for my family. They keep coming for your father. They keep coming for Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, the greatest president in the history of Nigeria." He further praised his father's leadership, claiming he had prioritized youth empowerment and economic growth. And then another quote: "He is the only president that has kept your people at home from when he was governor to when he became president. The only president that considers youth. The only president that created a platform for young people to fly." Now, here's the thing, sir. Here's my question for you, sir. When Bob Dele Momodu was talking, he also made the claim that Vice President Abubakar Atiku is the one who involves the youth the most. I'm paraphrasing, but he says something to that effect. Who should I believe now? Who should I believe now, sir?
I completely agree with Mr. Dele Momodu.
Okay.
Or Aradele Momodu. Let us give him his due as a titled chief. Now, I believe him when he said former Vice President Abubakar Atiku, or Atiku Abubakar, as the case may be, was involved in a kind of unprecedented effort at unleashing the potentials of a Nigerian youth. And as a journalist who practiced and really studied situations during the Obasanjo Atiku Abubakar administration, 1999 to 2007, particularly those initial years, yes, Atiku did so much to unleash the potentials for youth participation in public service and making sure that the nation is served through youthful energy. That is one. Now, let us come back to Mr. SEYI Tinubu hyping. There is nothing wrong about everybody, because you and I should consider this. Our first known heroes in our lives, usually are our fathers and our mothers.
Absolutely. Yep.
And you know, there is hardly anything anybody can say or trying to compare between the Among Us wealth of city elites, Lagos elites, and what have you. I will tell you, my father, the late Chief Cornelius Ojo Abitogu, was the MKO Abiola of my life. Yes, we lived simple agrarian lives in Ayede Ogbese.
You know why I'm laughing, right?
Why?
Because,
why are you laughing?
Because I've known this all my life that nobody can tell you otherwise. So
yes, I thought people.
It's like good luck. It's good luck to anybody who's trying to convince you.
Otherwise. That is yes. My father, my mother, my heroes, and then you expand the circle. My big brothers,
your siblings,
my siblings, my big brothers. They were, four of them living overseas at a time, and then they're coming back home. That dramatically changed my life. Then I expand that circle. I look at somebody like the late Oba Professor Luyede, who took chalk, a stick of chalk, while we were having extramural classes in those days, 1986, to write WAEC, and then he taught us a class of government I said a professor would teach me in my life. I always respect my school principals like the late Chief J.O. Alade Shoyi, and Uncle Emmanuel Dupe Ayodele. There were other school principals who came. I said, no, this one has only come to teach us how to grow up to be fraudsters and all that. And I confronted such people. That is me. So what am I saying? I give it to SEYI Tinubu that his father is a big hero in his life. But you see this mentality of playing the card as if Nigeria is some Arab enclave, some places where you refer to your own father as your father. That is the father of the nation. That kind of thing that kind of thing that is always a milestone in the camp or towards full-blown authoritarianism and despotism and dictatorship.
So wait, you don't see him as generously sharing his father with us?
No. You know what that is that false populism. It's your father. When did he suddenly become honestly Baba Yomo now? Baba Yomo now. I mean, you and I are here today.
So he should keep his father. We have our own father, Sha.
We all have our own fathers as individuals. Now, there is I like the young man. I don't know if he's older than me, if I'm older than him.
For where?
Whichever. This is not what this is about. This is about having a dispassionate, honest discussion, inquiry about the identity of the Nigerian nation and the destiny of millions of us, home and abroad. So what I'm saying here is that Mr. Tinubu cannot speak for the rest of us concerning how we rate the performance of his father. For instance, if he is careful, he will know that in Yoruba land, the elephant cannot start blowing that trumpet and then the son too begins to have a public show that, oh, I am the son of the elephant. That speaks to something about decorum and public conduct there.
Yeah.
What is the essence of him jumping on the podium, mounting the rostrum at every opportune time to want to behave like, oh, he is campaigning? You know, the advice for him, nothing would happen to President Tinubu as the Lord liveth. Nothing evil should happen to him. But again, there is a note of caution. In several places, whether you're talking of Iraq under late Saddam Hussein, or you're talking of a place like Libya under Muammar Gaddafi, children of the elite, particularly of this past president, were allowed that ugly situation in which they were sharing the public space with their father, everybody in the extended family, in the immediate family, in the nucleus family, everybody coming out. Yet, you know that the official leader, the person that has been voted in, is Bola Tinubu. Not even the wife that is the official first lady, not even the first daughter who goes by one title or the other, and now Mr. SEYI Tinubu. The point I'm making is that if things change, you know, nobody would occupy any space in life for eternity. We are transient, we all are mortal. When the time of the president is tenured, strongly so. He can be there for maximum of 8 years. Nobody is contesting that with him. Nobody is taking that from him. Good luck to the opposition if they can sweep him aside and let another person come on the stage. But from what we know about Tinubu as a master of the game, a confirmed one, certified one for that matter, it will be difficult for anybody to come between him and his second term. But if eventually, we cannot say that, oh, he won't be there for this tenure, for his tenure to run the entire thing. But what we're saying is that when it's no longer there, SEYI Tinubu should also avail himself the opportunity of being able to walk the street freely. Not the misfortune that has befallen some well-known families all over the world. Their father falls from power, and then all of them to crashes. All of them to crash to grass. No more grace for them. SEYI Tinubu should tread carefully. And it is the height of insensitivity. For millions of people, it does not matter what anybody is trying to do, trying to take several millions to shape public opinion to make it look. It has never worked. Only the truth would always speak for itself.
Yes.
If his father is the best man to have ever become Nigeria's president, yeah, we are. If it's going to be rated average, worst, what have you, leave that to historians. Leave that to posterity. Leave that to the vast majority of Nigerians who are being presided over. You know, every time people talk of Tinubu is ruling. If I were anybody in his family, that is something I would firmly reject. You can only provide leadership. Right. Do not talk of you ruling anybody, because there is no imperial presidency in Nigeria.
All right, wait. Join the conversations in the comment section below. I want to say a quick shout out to Natu, my G. Always here, always supporting. Thank you, Natu.
Thank you, Natu. Thank you, Natu.
Natu said the northern youth are mad at him for taking opportunities to the south and bringing rice and 5K to the north.
Well, is that Natu? The truth of the matter is that in itself is a false narrative, because everybody in Nigeria, south, north, east, west, south, north, whatever they call it now. Everybody is collecting. Everybody is. It's been served this ugly breakfast. So, beware of politicians all over the place. People like Nasir El-Rufai. Of course, when I was talking about the antecedent of Atiku Abubakar, El-Rufai is one person that was brought in and made known to the whole world through the then Bureau for Public Enterprise by Atiku Abubakar. But at the end of the day, all these people walked away from Atiku, and it's almost like, oh, he never did for anybody. He's impacted lives. Don't let us be in denial. I may not be his biggest fan, but the truth of the matter is that Atiku's contribution to Nigeria's modern evolution in politics and economy cannot be rubbished. It can't be pushed aside.
As it should be, because it was once our vice president. It was a job, and as it should
even now, right. As employer of labor, core investor, not somebody stealing from the system to want to look as if he's helping the system, that guy has paid his dues. Okay. And whether he wants to continue to run or he would want to avail himself some rest, he should be respected.
Okay. All right. Join the conversations in the comment section. Let us know your thoughts. All right. With that being said, we have other trendy stories from around the world. We'll be right back.